I don't like liver, but this recipe is delicious. Cut some liver into strips just like this, and I'm going to add the liver into a bowl. I'm going to add in 150 mils of milk, and we're going to give this a good stir. I'm just using my hands, and we're going to set this aside. In another bowl, we're going to make a delicious sauce. So to start, I'm going to add in some garlic powder, some paprika, black pepper, oregano. This is 3 cloves of garlic that I've chopped, and 2 tablespoons of vinegar. We're also going to add in 2 tablespoons of soy sauce and mix these ingredients well. And now our meat is ready. We're going to remove the milk from the meat. I'm just going to pour it over a strainer. Now, the purpose of the milk is to make our meat nice and soft. Now I'm going to take our meat and add it right into the sauce we made. And we're going to mix this all together. I'm going to add in some salt and stir again. Looking good. With some hot oil in a pan, we're going to add our liver meat and fry it well. This is what we want our meat to look like. Now we're going to add in some veggies. I'm going to start with 1 chopped onion, half of a sliced green bell pepper, half of a sliced yellow bell pepper, and half of a sliced red bell pepper. Let's add in half a glass of water and 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. And we're going to give everything a good stir. We want to make sure all these ingredients are well mixed. I promise the taste of this recipe is going to surprise you. Now I'm going to cover this and we're going to let it cook for 10 minutes. All right, it has been 10 minutes and our meat is ready. It is super tender and tasty. This flavor is absolutely divine. All right, let's turn off the heat. And I'm going to sprinkle some parsley on top. Now, I am telling you, if you don't like liver, this recipe is for you. It smells delicious. Our recipe is ready. Shall we give it a try? This looks so delicious. Enjoy.
People keep asking me why my fries are so crispy and full of flavor. Right here, I've got 3 large potatoes, already peeled. I'm going to cut them into strips, just like this. Now I'm placing the potato strips in a bowl, covering them with water, and using my hands to give them a good rinse. We'll let them soak for about 20 minutes. After that, I drain the water and dry the potatoes really well with a clean towel. And before I forget, tell me what city you're watching from so I can send you a big shout out. Today's shout out goes to Nonhlan Lamsiza from South Africa. I'm so glad you're enjoying our recipes. Next, I'm transferring them to a bowl and adding 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, black pepper to taste, 1 teaspoon of oregano, and 3 tablespoons of wheat flour. Then we mix everything together until the fries are evenly coated. In a separate bowl, I'm making a quick dipping sauce with half chopped onion, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of ketchup, 1 tablespoon of mustard, and a pinch of black pepper. Just give that a good mix. Now I've got a pot with hot oil. Once it's heated up, I'm adding the fries and frying them until they're golden and crispy. Guys, these fries come out so crunchy and delicious. You have to try this. Make them at home and let me know how it goes. I'm sure you're going to love them. When they're done, I transfer them to a plate Tell me, how do you make fries at home? I'd love to hear your method. Let's give them a try with the sauce we made. By the way, do you have a secret for getting your fries super crispy? I'd love to hear it. Add cabbage to boiling water and you'll love the result. I'll start our recipe by placing 1 cabbage into boiling water. The cabbage is already well chopped, so let's stir a little and let it cook for about 3 minutes. After this time, I'll remove it from the heat and drain all the water. And before I forget, tell me which city you're watching from so I can send you a special greeting. Today's greeting goes to Emily Bwalia from Zambia. I'm happy that you're enjoying our recipes. Now, I'll add cold water to stop the cabbage from cooking further. Tell me, how do you prepare cabbage at home? I'd love to know your recipe. In this pan, I have olive oil. And I'll add 1 chopped onion, 1 grated carrot, 1 chopped green bell pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and mix well, letting everything saute. Now I'll add the cabbage to the pan and mix it with the other ingredients. Guys, this recipe is incredibly delicious. Try it at home and come back to tell me what you think. I'm sure you and your whole family will love it. Now I'll transfer everything to a bowl These ingredients go perfectly together and give a special flavor to the recipe. Then add 2 chopped tomatoes, parsley to taste, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, and mix everything very well. This salad is complete, easy to make, and absolutely delicious.
I didn't even know it was possible to make such a delicious potato recipe. So to begin, we're going to start by cutting up 5 potatoes. The tip is to cut them into small slices. So just cut the potatoes into strips of the same size, then add the sliced potatoes to your bowl. I love the taste of this recipe. I crave it all the time. Now, once finished, we're going to set aside to prepare the sauce. For the sauce, we're going to turn on the medium heat and just warm up our saucepan. Now add 70 grams of butter, approximately 2 spoonfuls, and just melt all of the butter well. This white sauce is going to be delicious and just really brings out the flavor of the potatoes. Now add 70 grams of wheat flour. The tip is to just stir constantly until the flour totally dissolves in the butter. And now just add the milk. We're going to add 400 milliliters of milk to make the white sauce. It's important to add it little by little. So just add the milk and stir continuously. Continue the process until you've added all 400 milliliters of the milk. And just stir until the sauce is thicker. This is the texture that we are looking for. So now we're going to add the rest of the ingredients, which are 1 carton of cream. It's 200 grams. Just mix really well until the cream is creamier and a little more liquid. It's super easy to prepare a white sauce, cream to season the potatoes. Now, once you've finished, just season. So we're going to add 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, and just mix everything together really well. And that's it. Our wonderful cream is ready. So now we're just going to turn off the heat and pour the cream over our potatoes. There's no need to let it cool. Just pour the cream right over our potatoes. If you've never made this recipe, you need to try it at home. It is so good. Now, before putting the potatoes in the oven, just cover them with aluminum foil and bake at 220 degrees for 40 minutes. Now, after this time, take the potatoes out of the oven, remove the foil. They smell so wonderful. Now we're going to add mozzarella cheese on top of our potatoes. Just like that. Now put them back in the oven for another 15 minutes. And that's it. Our recipe is ready. So we're going to finish with some parsley on top. This ingredient is optional, but I do highly recommend. I love the taste of sausage with cheese and potatoes. You can just add it on top. And shall we try it? I'm going to cut a very generous piece because I'm pretty hungry. The taste is so divine. So make this on your own and get ready to receive lots of compliments. My mouth is watering. This recipe goes so well with meat and chicken. I am so hungry and the smell is making my mouth water, so I'm gonna dig in. Enjoy.
Everyone's cooking Oreos after seeing this genius idea. I'll start by adding 180 grams of Oreos into this pot with hot water. Mix it well until everything comes together. You're going to fall in love with the result of this recipe. Now I'll add 1 cup of sugar. Then 1 cup of milk. Mix it well again until it's all combined. And before I forget, tell me which city you're watching from so I can send you a special shout out. Today's shout out goes to Matthew Collins from Chicago, Illinois. I'm so glad you're enjoying our recipes. Now I'll transfer this to a bowl. I'll add 3 eggs, 1/4 cup of oil. Mix it well until fully combined. This became one of my favorite recipes from the very first time I tried it. I just can't stop making it now. Do you also love chocolate cake? If you know a secret trick, let me know. I'll add 2 cups of wheat flour. Mix again, slowly, no rush. Besides being delicious, this recipe is super nutritious. The ingredients I picked are rich in flavor and also good for your health. It shows you can eat well and still take care of yourself with recipes like this. With just a few ingredients and little time, you can prepare this treat. Look how it's turning out. Perfect like this. I'll add 1 tablespoon of baking powder to give our cake the right shape. Mix again. This recipe has a few steps where we really need to mix well. But just take your time and everything will come out perfect in the end. It's so worth it. I love making chocolate recipes. The flavor is just amazing. Now I'll pour everything into a greased baking pan. Bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 40 minutes. In a pot, I'll add 2 cups of condensed milk. To make it even better, I'll add 1/2 cup of heavy cream. When combined, these ingredients create an explosion of flavor. Everyone will love it. When you make this, take a picture and send it to me. I'd love to see it. I'll add 1 cup of milk powder. Mix it again until fully incorporated. Once it reaches this texture, it's perfect. Now I'll spread this mixture right over the cake. Make sure to cover it well. Look how beautiful it's turning out. It's a simple recipe, but the secret is in the combination of ingredients I used. If you also get the quantities right, I'm sure yours will be just as perfect as mine. Now just cut it and serve it on a plate. It works for any occasion. It's a great option to bring the family together. Let me know what you think of this recipe. I'd love to hear from you. And you'll see, you don't need to spend hours in the kitchen to enjoy an amazing dish like this.